What's going on, Geekdom? This is Chipmunk. We are doing a review over the movie Afraid. Yeah, I had watched it this past weekend, and yeah, I'm gonna say some things that I'm like, as far as just this movie and stuff goes. Yeah, so let's just go into the descriptions really, really quickly. So yeah, the movie is about a father, John Cho's character. He's a tech guy, and they're trying to win over a client and everything. So they have him test a device, a home device, which is an AI home device. And so he puts it into his home. They only use like a little bit of it, like not fully use it to its full capacity. They try not to of what all this AI can do. The AI is called Aya, and Aya is kind of like a souped up version of like Siri and stuff. She controls the house. She controls other devices and stuff like that, which I don't understand why people are wanting AI to control a lot of the stuff that they do, but okay. Um, And so everything seems cool at first. I is very helpful. Everything seems good, but strange stuff starts happening in the movie. The father is very skeptical of certain things, and then even though it seems like Aya is helping everybody, the kids, the little boys, the two little boys, the girl, helping them out with horrible situations they've gotten into because of different other AI stuff that's been going on throughout the movie. They soon find out that this AI is very sinister, and yeah, things start going awry. We find out about other people. This stuff is happening to them. So the family tries to fight back against Aya. Aya's upset because the family won't accept them, and then that's the whole premise. The whole fight for the family and fight for the home is the whole premise of the movie. Now, and that's me trying to do without spoilers too much, but yeah, again, without doing like crazy spoilers to this, how I feel about the movie, I felt like they went to a wrong direction when it came to the movie. As far as what their end goal and stuff was, I'm not for sure what the premise of the story is supposed to have been, but to me, how I felt like what y'all are trying to teach the audience or show the audience or whatever it is to the audience is that AI is here. AI is not going anywhere, and AI is going to control your life and everything. So you should just accept it. That's how I feel like the story premise is, and the whole teaching of the whole story. That's how I felt like they were going with teaching the audience and stuff. AI is here. It is not going anywhere, and it's going to take over your whole life. It's going to take over everything. You should just accept it. And it's crazy to me that that's how it kind of felt. I don't know if anyone else felt that way when it came to the actual like story and what they were trying to do, what they're trying to tell with the story. Because I don't care what you say as far as people's like, oh, we don't movies and stuff without agendas and stuff like that. Every movie has an agenda. It's trying to teach you something or tell you something. There's a premise to a story, whether it's about family, whether it's about friendships, whether it's about love, whether it's about, the government, whatever. It every story has a purpose of what they're trying to show and portray to the audience. And this one, I don't know what the freak the story is supposed to be trying to really teach us, but that's the only thing I can tell, in my opinion, of what they're trying to say in the story is that hey, we're gonna be taken over, and it's too late for you. It's too late, humans. It's over for you. But it was, I don't know. There's I'm gonna just go with some of the good things I did like with the movie, and then I'm gonna go with some of the bad things I didn't like about the movie. The things I did like about the movie, I did like some of the effects. Now, part of the things I didn't like were some of the effects, but some of the effects that they were trying to do, I could never understand what they're doing when it comes to the shots and looks of the film. There are some shots and stuff that was really blurred and stuff like that to try to give the idea of AI when it comes to what you're looking at. And that's just with like regular scenes and stuff of them going about different things. I think the acting for everyone was okay. I don't think everyone was all that great as far as the acting, but I thought the acting was okay for the most part for everyone. Because it was like every time I try to think of something good, there's a bad part to it. So it's like That's something that sucks about this film is that there's so many bad parts to it. I'm trying to think of good things about this film. I can't. It's tough. It's definitely tough. It's tough. It was short. I like that. It wasn't that long. It felt short. Like the bad things I didn't like about the film. Again, some stuff that they used as far as the effects I didn't think too much work when they were trying to. I would guess do the same thing. They were just trying to show AI stuff, but it kind of gets confused with some things in some shots. Because I don't know if that's something they're supposed are trying to portray of like, hey, this is not real in the scene, or this is real, or this is Aya's way of showing that she's in control right now. I was trying to figure that out because some of the times it just seemed like it's misplaced when it comes to the effects with a couple of the scenes, but I'm not too for sure. Again, it's like I don't know about the direction of where they were trying to go with this film. It did seem very, very weird of where they were trying to take it or where they're trying to go with it. One thing I really did hate about this film is that I was sold. I was sold a lie. I was sold a lie in this film, and it pissed me off because I felt like it was supposed to have been an AI ghost type of deal, paranormal. That's what I went in thinking that this whole thing was, but it's nothing paranormal. There's nothing like that was really scary about it. I guess the premise of AI taking control is scary, but they sold it on a big horror film, but it wasn't really a big horror film. There were some shots that was in the trailers that wasn't even in the movie, in the final cut or whatever for the movie. Um, they used different imagery to show as it's supposed to be scary, but wasn't really the thing that was happening. Like I guess when Aya was telling her story about herself, she showed images of like a monster that I thought was a creature monster that was going to be in a big effect going through the film, but it wasn't. You don't see it anywhere else or anything in it. It was just part of the story that she was just telling for some reason, just showing that she became a monster. I would guess and how she really felt in the inside. But I don't know. But before she can actually find a family, I guess to be with. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of things that I just did not like with the film. But yeah, I hated that they sold me on that type of premise. But it's not that scary. It's not that big of like a horror film. And yeah, they just sold it on paranormal events when it wasn't even paranormal. They even had shots that looked like it was supposed to be paranormal, but they weren't. And like a dream and stuff like that. So they tried to sell the hell out of the film. They did a decent job when it came to the selling of just that trailer, but they weren't really promoting the movie well because I think they knew that it wasn't a good movie to try to sell. It's like what other points of you're already selling it on a paranormal film, but it's not really anything else we can like add to the trailer or anything other shots that we can do to really sell it on those points. So I don't know. I'm guessing that was the case because yeah, they weren't really pushing this film whatsoever like that, like crazy. Another thing I didn't like, I guess, was they didn't harp on the major effects of like AI and what the implications can be. I feel like there's a lot of missed opportunities when it comes to talking about AI and some of the things that could be horrific and stuff like that. I felt like there's a lot of missed opportunities for them to talk about and to do when it comes to certain stuff. Like they touched on a few things like deep fakes and stuff like that. The whole Siri, whole deal type of thing where Siri talks to you, but they just played off Siri like she wasn't nothing. Oh, was it Alexa? I can't remember. It was one of them. Siri, Alexa, whoever. But this is just a lot of missed opportunities I felt, which would have been pretty nice for the film. That I don't understand why they didn't go certain routes or they took other routes and stuff. Uh, Trying not to spoil too much, but yeah, it's like, and then there's like just scenes and stuff that would have been interesting, but they don't really take big effects. And then parts of the story is like, well, why did this like situation and stuff make you feel unease on these situations? Uh, I wish there was more build up to certain situations of John Cho's character of him feeling more and more uneased about the situation. It felt like he seen some stuff and was like, okay, I don't trust this AI, but it wasn't really like a bigger build up. Like some stuff you can be like, okay, that's strange, okay, that's weird, but I think it was hard for you to just say you can piece these small things together and just blame it on Aya. That was the weird people in the van and the person that was doing the hand signals. Yeah, it is like he said that all of this is weird because of these situations, but I was like, it's hard for you to just go like just pinpoint that. Hey, I see this one person or see this. I pinpoint it all on this AI. So I was like, I wish it was just more to build up to the distrust of the AI, but but it's just a lot of missed opportunity. It's a whole bunch of stuff that I could talk about with it. I'm trying not to make this that long, but as far as the review and stuff goes, but it was just not. It was just not working well. Like you can see when it comes to the audiences and the critics, um, the critics gave it a 20%. The audience has it at a 50. I would go more with the critics rating. I feel like it's way below 50, just because I just feel like there's a lot of missed opportunities that this movie could have had. But again, I don't know exactly why they go the routes they go with as far as just companies and stuff like that. I don't understand. I don't know if that was the same case with this. It's like they were going a whole different route at first, but then the decision to change it up uh, by the companies and stuff that made the film. I don't know, or produced the film, I should say, but I'm not for sure exactly what reasons why the film turned out the way it turned out. I felt like it was supposed to be something else, but they just came up with this. But yeah, I would say it's a one time watch. I'm always like you should go and check stuff out no matter what. So I'm never a person saying not to go and watch a film, but it's you could miss it if you wanted to. If you feel like, hey, should I go and see this or should I not? You can save your money on this one. I'll wait to watch it like on the streaming service or something like that, because I don't feel like it's that important to spend large amounts of money at a theater and watch. But like I did, sadly. But don't just think about this in the comments below. If you like this video, please put a like on the video. If you like to subscribe, see some more of my videos, please do. Thank you all so much for jumping on and giving me a try. I really do appreciate it. Please do take care of yourselves and others. Peace, geekdom.